looking into something with cryo.
Okay. Alright.
Something about her grandfather. Born mage 20 years ago. Yes, I remember him. It's not often we caught visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants, baby girls, I recall. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Hanmu Rook. He was already Rocks then. Baby girl, it couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Brock roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is a family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Brock, Master Galef. So far as this identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yakhoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity, indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Erkopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yakhoi claimed Dawntrail as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forest, the Jatika heartland. And that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise to find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you. May I request a moment of your company? I mean, I guess. Not like I'm doing anything else. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. You're not gonna push me in there, are you?
Oh no.
Big man, with the amount of times the Warrior of Light has been betrayed in some manner, I have the right to be suspicious.
Nah, that's fair. Leave.
Okay, we're not actually going to a hole. Okay.
It's just another dungeon.
I think it's too early for one, isn't it?
Yeah, but I like dungeons.
It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am glad to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wicklemat. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Varl, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, Mamulja and Zubaral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminal sought to undermine the future of the Zubaral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in the cenote and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn's servant, Lulu Jaja. Ah, Wiklumot's your daughter. I had a suspicion.
Yeah.
Though she was born to lead the Zubaral, fate had a greater plan for Wiklumot. Only a Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, the rancor towards the Zubaral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask, not as a Dawn servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. So she was pushed and survived. Will you hear my questions? Suffice to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. Oh, yeah, obviously.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well.
We keep talking about it in the open. Everybody's always overhearing us.
Well, it's not really out in the open.
I guess. I don't know. Every
Keep...
secret conversation gets overheard.
So far it has been, yes. Recalling the path has rendered me emotional. I require vote to compose myself, but please do not keep a third promise waiting. Well, it's a miracle she survived being pushed into a cenote at 3 years old.
Yeah. I'm like worried for Wiklumot at this point, because like everyone's like, ooh, take care of her, make sure nothing happens, and that's always set up for something's gonna happen, you know?
Oh yeah, no, she's got red herrings all over her right now.
I don't think they would kill her, but I think she's gonna get like gravely injured. And
something's going to happen to her, yes. Yeah,
something's gonna happen.
They're setting it up that way.
I guess she already got kidnapped once, so I don't know.
Ooh, an instance.
Oh, we gotta leave the party, right?
Yeah. You're back, so what did Hunmu Rook want? That's alright, you don't have to stay. More importantly, the tie-in back traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking, preparing for it, has worn me out. A nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise. You're one of Balko Jaja's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Well, they didn't say I couldn't go with there, I guess.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us? Oh, Morok! Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Yeah, he acted on that quickly.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humoruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere,
I'm gonna interfere anyway.
I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Maybe we get to control Oklahoma?
Oh, maybe.
Such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
I had the last dialogue option.
It's funny.
Your adventure won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
I mean, you're the one that doesn't want me in the fight.
I'll kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Okay, bye.
Hey,
gets to control of
eyes
Robin.
on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
In this battle, you'll play as Wicklow. Through skillful combat, Wicklow will gain the resolve to know some most powerful when it breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they'll recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. Okay!
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces! I'll cut you to shreds! My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens. I'll make you eat dirt!
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior? Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
What? Can't keep up. How do you like this? Kitty, 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 kitty.
Gross, don't do that.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her, brother. This is the end for you, kitten.
lot of HP and actually not that difficult.
No.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn Servant.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry. I must carry on Papa's legacy. His love for our people.
Why won't you die?
Okay.
I'll show you the true power of the Blessed!
I will be the next Dawn Servant, and I'll protect my people's
The
happiness
last
to
bit
the
gets
last.
kind of crazy.
That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
Oh, you can have friends?
This is our fight! Stay out of it!
You hired them.
You bring shame upon us! You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove my allies are right to believe in me.
I will say warrior AoEs are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I just cannot play warrior for the life of me.
Yeah, her spin attack like lingers in the air for like.
I know, that's why I thought
slightly
maybe it was
longer
a
than
dash.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like bugged, but like it looks really funny and it's kind of awesome.
There we go, that's better.
Nice.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
You two okay? Nope.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
The 2 heads and 1 brain cell. His lackeys
Yep.
have more brain cells than him.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulihyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
They can always talk about it another time. Seems we were last returned. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. But Baku Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I want to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Alright, so what's next?
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuliyolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural.
But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
There, he's getting it.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
So what's the state of the Tainbeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Hunmuruk said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wiclemet's stolen keystone. The next seat will be our last, after all. Oh, I already got it back. When? Not to mention how. This is cool Jaja we're talking about. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You best about Kujaja in single combat? Bravo. What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on.
Yay, cheerleaders.
And there you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Italian Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we can finally make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Gojaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. It is indeed the city where Captain Rum first met the Dawn Servant. Surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Captain Rum and Mamuk, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Zivral and Mamuja. But since that time, most of the Mamuja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tuliolel. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Brook people besides. Thank you for everything, Hamaroka. Till next time, take care. Are the Vieira not part of the Legacy? I thought they were part of the Legacy.
I thought they were in the next area, but...
Because there's a Vieira in his group of companions. It sounds like it was Erenville's teacher. How you have grown indeed. Yeah, I'll come back to it.
Alright, I think we're in separate instances again.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is there a way to check that?
/ instance.
Which one are you in? I'll just go to yours.
1.
Okay. Is this... It's a Ether Current quest?
Probably. Let's see. We are probably coming up on a dungeon if I wanted to base it off of level. Should be able to do a roulette here in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello. Oh, hello, guy.
Ah!
They got sharp little things, don't they? Now you know it's further out than I thought it was. Once you get out of combat, you can grab mounts.
Aren't these, Aren't those supposed to be a mount, too?
I think there's a hunt mark of one.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we go this way? Oh, I think we have to go around because of the ridge.
Yeah. I pulled something. Okay, fun. Damn it!
Well.
There we go. Thank you, Sprint. Oh, sightseeing up here. Are they gonna go away? So I can grab it and remount. Okay. There they are. The traverse will bring us straight into Jatika Heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? Big map. Oh, is this the blue forest? Yeah, is your whatever? Savage Mount.
Oh, I have one of those.
I wish I had one of those. The path is quite steep, isn't it? Let's take our time and descend safely. Well, he's got an ultimate weapon too. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently Valko Jaja cleared away the one fallen sheer mating by barreling through it. That Wuklamut single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Like, Alfino, he didn't scare me before.
What are you doing?
Oh, how is it? You discovered a new location. Yay! Is there anything in here? Looks like a place for a fate to pop up. No? Okay.
It's
I wonder if there might be
completely empty.
I wonder if there might be a nether current in there. It's probably a place for a hunt spawns or a fate.
I was thinking maybe like gathering or something.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of like that
Sometimes-
cave in the island.
Yeah, something out of the way like that is usually like a rare boss fate.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow, look
Pretty.
at that.
alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my pairing stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. As you hold the pairing stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Pairing stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see.
It's radioactive?
Basically. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens, which will all be merciful. There you are. Blue, it's all blue. A far cry from the upper forest indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of miqo'te tell us about it. Keep running, we're almost there. This looks nice.
Yeah. I love the glowiness. I like glowy things.
So this is all my first time visiting Miqo'te, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hamurok's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hamurok's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Aaronville can come with me and Alize can go with Kryl. That leaves Ignis to accompany Wuklamut. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Kinda wanna go talk to that NPC and see what he has to say. Nothing.
What
about you? Okay, that's fair. At least you actually said something.
Do they have anything in their houses that I can steal?
No.
It's a video game.
It's not that kind
Breaking
of video game.
breaking and entering is totally legal in video games. We know this.
Stop staring. I'm not staring.
Yeah, ooh. Don't flatter yourself, buddy. Oh, here's a furnished home. Oh, they got like crates and stuff. Any loot? Any loot?
It's not that
No.
kind of game. I'm probably not even going the right way, but I want to look around. That looks important. We'll end up there eventually. Yeah, I wasn't going the right way, but I wanted to look around. Can I jump up here? Oh, I can't.
Rude.
Just... Okay, bye. Your words may as well be ambient noise for all this, the care the citizen pays you. Are we sure an elector is here?
I don't know. Beginning to doubt now.
Please tell me you've had better luck. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Maybe.
You'd be too sure.
Hello there. We'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant's elector. Could you tell us where they are? Nope. How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Okay. Something happened?
Up there!
Bested by a mere shade.
Zorolja? Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
I thought that was about cool for a second.
The Channeler is Zorolja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Tuli Yolal's mightiest warrior. Yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
I see.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Zoralcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
Oh, Bako Jaja.
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Uh-oh.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Yeah, I should have saw that coming.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her. You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Dude. I mean, I don't like the guy, but damn.
Let's go, brother. Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it! But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh?
You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
That must be Bako Jaja's mom.
Yeah, that was my
Promise.
guess.
I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Like, I don't like Bako Jaja, but come on.
Now you feel bad for him. Now you're like, oh, that's why he's a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, I still don't like him.
But yeah. You can still feel bad for someone you don't like.
Desirable Jaj, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Ring over Zariel Jah won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her. Hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Oh, he has some stuff to extract.
Yeah, little white dots were bothering me.
Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what is it you wish to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak to us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe the blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, as a brawl, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time, anyway. Next time might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted in his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mulajaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. Mulajaja. Is that one of the ones in the Wanderer's Palace? But no
I
matter
don't
how
remember.
because you've in one of the Wanderer's Palace is dungeons. I think it's the hard mode one. The final boss is a two-headed Mamuja. I don't remember his name though. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tyrell under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infability. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph was only fan the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Gulul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mambuja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream.
I googled it. Apparently, yeah. Apparently we killed that guy in that
oops.
dungeon. Sorry.
Not sorry. He enslaved the Tomberries, I'm not sorry. There's a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me.
Maybe the Tunberries shouldn't have been so enslavable.
Oh my god.
Those are cool weapons.
One of the sage ones. I like how the sage ones look like wings when they're sheathed.
The wings of divine light.
Probably, oh, we're going west. There's one 227 columns this way.
Oh, yeah, we'll probably run into it.
Yep. Not Mark over there. It's the blue squirrel thingy.
No. Oh, I see it down there.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Whee!
But Wukwamat's up here! Why wouldn't you talk to her first?
It's fine. Oh, whoops.
Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milaja is anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Oh, Morphos. There's a minion of you.
Aren't those from Elpis?
No, there's, in, I think, one of the Amdapor dungeons, there is a minion of the butterfly. I don't think we'd seen it as an open mob until Elpis. It had always been in that dungeon, I think.
Huh.
A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mumblejaw hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them.
There's a guy in there we could talk to. I don't think it would say anything.
Well, he's right. They're probably going to ignore us for now. All the, like, tree arches.
Yeah. Oh, look, crystals.
Well, this place looks like it was mainly formed by the meteorites, almost. This is the place you want to show us. It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I will reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Okie dokie.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
Are we jumping?
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yokui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Oh. No, it's one of them. Hey, I have one of those.
What do you mean you have one?
It's a mount from a from treasure.
Oh.
You can probably get it
Yeah,
on the
wasn't-
market board.
Wasn't one of the treasure maps like Aztec themed or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I have one of those. Bakujaja.
Bakujaja?
What? Could it wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother!
Really? None of you put that together?
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabulja. An infant. We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
That was a genetic mutation.
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive.
Well, it's a genetic mutation.
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice. I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Still don't like him.
It wouldn't be a 14 villain if they didn't try to make him sympathetic in some way.
Right? I really hated him in Balco Jaja with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotage us on the river, kidnap me for my keystone, and release the most vicious Tural Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Balgodaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city.
I think I'm gonna teleport.
I was gonna say, yeah. I think we have to go all the way back to the city. Thanks.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
What is that, 96?
Yep.
Cool.
Enhanced acceleration, huh? Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking to the likes of you.
Check
But I
this
have
out.
but I have a shiny scale. The blessed scale in an outsider's hands. What business do you have with me? Spelkojaja sent you to call an assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Moxutural Zuj at once. That skill. The blessed trusted you, then so will I. But, so, what is it that you require of me? Belgojaja bids us come to Moxutural Zuj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. I would think his father would have gone around saying he's failed or something. But I guess not.
Yeah, didn't he, like, I don't know, exile him from the village or something?
Maybe he managed to gather some of the good folks. Wonderful. The esteemed Balkojaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Moxutural Zuj as well. Apparently there's a nodule nursery to the west called Golmaji Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Moxutural Zuj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. Okay, not sure who you're looking for. Hey, Nipple. Fall Guys minion.
That. A wild wrath loss. Oh, it's just a mount.
If only. This does look like something you. This forest does look like something you see in a Monster Hunter game, though. I'll give him that.
It kind of does.
Leave this place, outsider. I have this shiny scale. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, blessed scale bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to miqo'te at once. Alright, that looks like it's a fair distance.
I'm surprised they didn't assume that, like, we attacked and killed him or took it by force or something.
Well, if the father hasn't said anything yet, then they don't know he's been defeated.
Yeah, I guess.
So they wouldn't think we'd be able to defeat him and take the scales.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. How could they defeat the undefeatable?
Right. Especially if it's not been said he's been
Whoa.
defeated.
It's a cool looking enemy. Ooh.
Where's Uklamut? Oh, she's been looking for Kona. Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well. Michi, may I remind you that this rite is a competition. Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I have barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No. Momo has a problem I can't solve on my own, and you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Uklamut, third promise of Tuliolal. Promise. I thought you served Balko Jaja. You deceived us. No, they did not. The scales I showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Uklamut has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. Balko Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you paid to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. culture is born of the experience of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together. If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for Zerilja. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let us make sure they feel heard. I'm glad Kona agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems, me not so much, but I'll support Mamuk's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help him discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Alright, Ignis, before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamulja and the Brawl fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamulja forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bunwa clans intermarried, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Okay. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength, they promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuliolal, most of the people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Jatika, banana, and Turali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yakoi did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born, but that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have any good prospects for trade. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that we need the might of blessed siblings. There had to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark and fertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had better land. And who better to get it for them than blessed siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on, didn't Arabelle mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plants glow blue. A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. Okay. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned nodule tree. Indeed. I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Kryl could lend your expertise as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of these meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them that cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are the only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb a tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them. Oh no, the otter's too small.
There's one right here.
There's one over here too. My otter is drowning.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Aren't those like aquatic creatures?
I don't think they breathe underwater.
I don't think my cat's faring too well either. Oh yeah, that's a dead fucking cat. There's one right here.
Whoa. Did they say anything interesting?
He said he collected his already.
Well,
he said,
good.
"Get a move on, idiot."
Well, good for you. There's one over there on the other side of the tree. Synchronized.
Yeah.
Did you find your fragments? I sure did. Much obliged. Alvino and Kryl and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at miqo'te Zuj, so go and meet her there. We'll return with our results as soon as possible. Is there a way up from back here? Oh, there is.
Yeah, I think so.
We've done all we can. The rest we leave to Kona and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlian devices of his, but if they can be of help to Mamuk, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet, Ignis. I can feel it. Ooh, what dyes you got? Rust red, sea fog blue, and plum purple. Rust red has a nice shade. I'm sure Zerlja would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn's servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, Balko Jaja not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Kona and the others will be back with their report soon. We should be getting a dungeon soon.
Yeah.
It's like
I was thinking a trial with the boss guy shade thing.
That'll probably be an instance. We'll probably have a trial closer to 90, if not at 90.
Probably.
But we get a dungeon every 2 levels on an odd level number. 91, 93, 95. 97, and then probably one at 99. Good, everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I am pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier we asked about the hopes you place in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Your overwhelming response was frustration towards the forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops in all respects, have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home? Thus your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is the soil. Our tests have proven without a doubt that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered the root of this problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Across the salt in a place called Charland, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Link Pearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzea acquired the popoto and tomato from Tyrol, so too might Mamuk benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najul here? Precisely. Well, care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem. Your agricultural options should increase markedly. With the right crops, Mook will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore. But then, there was never any need to fight, never any need to sacrifice. We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Let the old teachings end with us. I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us, promise. If there's another way, for our children and our home will no longer suffer in silence. Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words? With faithful allies at your side, you can save even the entire star. Saving the star is far beyond the scope of our needs, but I acknowledge the value of allies. We've said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of the Brotherhood and clear the way from Mook's bright new future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you, please. Live up to your words. I will. After we complete his feat, let's be sure to tell Zeril'jal the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here. I think he's the biggest zealot of them all, though. Good luck with that one. Compassion even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. Then it is a simple choice. We're counting on you, Wuklamat. I kept expecting Zeril'jal to show up, to be honest.
What if he destroys the crops because he's petty?
Well, see, I wouldn't put it past him. He's the biggest zealot of them all.
Yeah.
Wuklamat's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined the samples we so fervently collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades where Zeril'jal made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that was in the city. Okay.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Uh-huh.
Sirelja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're
I
weak.
see, it's an instance.
We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
Yeah, the item level recommended is over what we have, I think.
It was literally 666.
I know, I saw that. I was looking at it. You know what? No, I'll be fine.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Huh? Why? Hi again. But why?
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt. I see. In that case...
Huh? What the?
It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust. What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
Okay then.
Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Everyone ready?
Back up, Aaronville. Since you insist on
No
not
hard
fighting.
feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
To our resolve.
In the reason which guides our journey. So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales!
Blades of fire rain.
Take that!
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth. Oh, barren bastard! How is this?
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted!
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
Not enough. But together, we shall triumph. You're not alone.
I know not who you are, but I applaud you, tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Rude.
solve the recent Kindle. By Crimson Wrath be sundered.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
I will be the next Dawn Servant! I will protect my people!
I don't know if I was supposed to heal her, but...
Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
We will see Lamachi become Dawn Servant. And Kuliyola!
Go down. Jeez.
That's my old man for you.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Huh?
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
Wait a minute.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume.
What?
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
I did carry.
I gotta do that. I gotta do that last one.
I don't have dignity. Not anymore. I wagered everything on this feat. And by the same token, I understand the enormity of your accomplishment.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone. Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
What a good brother.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuk-Lamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
I'm a little disappointed.
You've still malms to
What,
go yet.
rivals, by the way?
Wuk-Lamat. The ride ain't over till you find the City of Gold.
Well, I mean, they really jumped up the whole competition thing with the Scions. And first of all, we didn't really fight them or compete with them except for in that one dungeon. And then he just gives up being a claimant, so it's gone now.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Maybe it's gonna come later.
But he's not a claimant anymore.
Well, maybe there's another scenario that forces us to be rivals.
I don't know, maybe. We haven't seen Y'shtola or Graha, and they were in the trailer.
Oh yeah, Y'shtola. What is she doing? Is she just chilling at home reading books?
No, I think she was doing something for the forum.
She just wanted to stay home and read books. Honestly, that's a vibe.
Third promise. You brought everyone. We were just coming to you. We did it, Milaja. We proved to the Otterok that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I had the right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted, here in our homeland without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the Salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders, as equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamuk grow. But what happens when they learn about us and what we've done? They will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so it shall remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Ataraks. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Buckle Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolal. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. So why did he remain here? That's my question. Did he not have family in Neorzia?
He's keeping the Golden City a secret. He's the guardian.
Maybe.
That's my guess.
Makes sense. Road to the Golden City. This ain't no place for proper chat. Me cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Adobe, as people here call it on the account of me dazzling twinklers. He still got his Limson accent, though. Kinda like that.
Dazzling twinklers?
That's what he said!
It seems that we are in a different instance again.
Oh, well, yeah, because he can't be at a party. I'm in instance 1 again, it looks like.
Juan. Alright.
Why did you choose to settle down in Mamuk? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though seeing how you've won them over, me thinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Gulu Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept. And incidentally, to remind Zariel of his duty as elector should have forgotten it. My old man ordered you to stay here. That's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulture atop Warkerm's armor? That's right, Kettenram was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle. Father Garmanda being one of their triumph. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Truly you understand such a bond, surrounded as ye are by all these bright and eager faces. I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, but I must continue to protect. Then prove your readiness for the throne, Miqo'te. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will. But these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. All by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Humanrook refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrock 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Garla's visit has something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yakkui who lived in Dawntrail ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gerfurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yakkui are no stranger to the arcane. Which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities of their proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. Then all we need to do is search Dawntrail from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamuk and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. You're Kachika's boy, ain't ya? She told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. I might even succeed despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Miqo'te's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it. Together. Was I ever that young? He's still young by Vieira standards, though. Because Vieira can live, like, long time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, by Vieira lore, your bunny boy will outlive my cat girl. By many years. He waited for me. It seems Kettenbrown knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alvino said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. Yet Vieira can live for centuries.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and if the lore book is correct, Aaronville is only in his 20s. That's very young by Vieira standard. By Vieira standards, he's still very young.
I guess the early years kind of aged similarly, because like
usually
he looks 20. He doesn't look like
Well, I think they all do. I think the Vieira run into the thing that all long-lived species do in fantasies, where they may physically age faster, up to a certain point, and then it just kind of like slows down or stops completely. I don't know why I clicked on that. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many nodules they gave me. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Milalja and Zerilja, you've come to help us. As an elector, I'm forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the sky-deep cenote, the final resting place for children we lost to zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yoctel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on Veth's siblings, nor will we conceal our sacrifices made to conceive them. The cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Bako Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it. Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him, a mage, I believe. Truly. The Dawn Servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yakui quarries. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vorporlo's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the Sky Deep cenote. That's a dungeon name if I ever saw one. Thank you both of you.
Yeah.
We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in Gokdruk descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, third promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn Servant. There is technically still one claimant. Where does Zerilja go?
No, didn't he get disqualified?
He technically got disqualified. But based on Kryl and his lackey, the guy has a very scary ambition.
That's true.
And his lackey definitely wants into the Golden City, so I don't think we've seen the last of Zerilja.
It's possible that they don't even care about Dawn Servant and their real goal is the city instead.
I think Zerilja wants to be Dawn's servant. I think his lackey definitely has other motivations, though. He wants whatever power the Golden City supposedly has.
Oh, right, yeah. I remember him talking about it.
We have all 7 keystones, and there's still 3 areas we haven't gotten to yet. According to the Ether
really?
current,
3 areas?
According to the Ether current page.
Damn. I mean, we're what, 95? So, in theory, that should be about halfway through the expansion, right?
If you go by level, yeah.
Because usually they end at around max level, right? More or less?
Endwalker was the weird one, but Because generally, like, either the main plot of the base expansion comes to a close while opening up into another situation that's still connected, or it just continues. Like what you do, like with Heaven's Ward, you stopped the Dragon Song War, but you still dealt with the aftermath through the patches.
Right, yeah.
So this could be a similar situation. It's hard to tell. Oh, that's a wall. Go away.
Yeah, definitely for me, a lot of mystery built up with this whole Solution 9 thing.
Yeah.
It almost seems like a spoiler that they, like, teased all that stuff, but...
See, the fact that they had already shown off a lot of Solution 9 in the advertisement and stuff for Dawntrail tells me that's not the biggest mystery.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, in and of itself, I guess it's, like... It just raises a bunch of questions, so...
You gotta think
for me,
about it. Like, if Square Enix was okay with showing that stuff during FanFest and trailers, then that's not the biggest thing.
Yeah, yeah. For me, all it did was kind of create a bunch of questions, like, what is that? Where is it gonna go? How are we gonna, just create a mystery, which is...
That's, yeah.
Honestly, keeping me more engaged than I would have otherwise.
Especially now that you've been doing story.
Yeah.
This is a cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is... right of succession or no, disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least.
F.
Very funny. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. I can't wait to don some trails.
Right?
Ride the imposing beast. I've heard that one before.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I was actually trying to fix it, and I can't fix it outside of a sanctuary, apparently.
That's a lot of jars.
We're basically going into a haunted tomb. Not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Food. Come here, Mr. Tank. Come on. Oh, it's Tackleton. Huh. I hadn't seen the tank chest from that. Feather ray? Oh yeah, that flows better to me though. Curse to be a nuisance to your party?
So, the same as always? What?
We release something? Ah.
Oh, it's proteins. Okay. In then out? Oh no, change. Oh.
Oh, crap.
Ew. Oh god, lots of bubbles.
I'm staying back here. I'm gonna stay with the warrior, don't mind me. Okay. Warrior gets hit first. I'm gonna stay behind him.
Don't need to outrun the bubbles.
I push us or the bubbles? Push bubbles. Okay.
What? Don't say it on me!
Oopsie.
I'm just gonna return.
I think these are recolors of an old piece of gear again.
No, those actually look pretty good. Thank you for waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Okay, yeah, it looks like the gear is kind of better. Yeah, AoE trick is very fun.
Yeah, just thinking I need to replace my ring.
Oh, is it one of the cast runs? It's got crit on it too, which is nice.
Always.
Is it me, or is this healer not DPSing?
She's not, from what I could tell. I've also not been paying attention too much. I've not exactly seen a holy go out.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a holy be used at all. Oh no, she's using it. Maybe she can hear us.
Who are you, little guy?
I don't know what's about to happen.
Neither do I.
Oh, it's just bouncing.
Whoa, hello.
Okay. Well, that's a party-wide Von stack. Oh, line AoEs. Yeah. I'm guessing we're gonna have to stay center.
Maybe.
Oh no, opposite that order.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Oh, hello. never tell where it's going. Well, this is solution 9 if I ever saw it.
Yeah.
It's definitely the aesthetic.
Oh my god, what is
hello.
that?
Okay, that's, yeah.
That's the gate from the trailers, I'm pretty sure.
I think, yeah.
Oh, there's a new chess piece. For casting.
Oh,
whoops.
kinda
Wrong,
neat.
wrong chat.
Yeah, I'll need on it, why not? Oh, that was on hard casting it.
Ooh, katana.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay, she's holding.
Oh, game lagged. I'm fine.
Are you?
Hopefully. Oh boy, here we go.
Hello.
Dude, his face is like a hammer.
Sculptor.
Maul Skull? Dude, this guy is
that's
awesome.
That's the name.
I really hope he just fucking face discs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Head slam. Oh, we're riding tiles. Oh shit, this is cool.
All right. Well.
Oh, left side. Yep. Right side. Yep. Knockback.
Okay.
Away from the cube. Oh.
Whoa, hello. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Ow.
I really should have painted that.
Maybe.
Oh, watch the sides. Yeah, this side, right side first, and then left side.
I wonder. Oh, it does. But I'm the one to attack. It's okay, I still have my curiosity.
you almost killed yourself. Jesus.
I had to know!
Fair enough. Oh, center. Another thing. I'll faint that. No, it doesn't even hurt.
Barrier is still down, so. Well, no, she used the lily.
Okay, right side, then left
Well.
side.
LB.
Yay.
Well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
This is old. This is recolored and modified coil gear. It looks like it anyway.
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
Looks elegant to me.
Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
I don't think so.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
A golden light. Could it be?
Mm-hmm.
There's something on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Like that, apparently.
That's how, apparently.
Aaronville! I already said that.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
The tablets.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Leave it to Alfino. Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the miqo'te described from their dreams.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Well done. Well done indeed.
Huh?
You, my dear daughter,
have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
So we did it. We made it to the end!
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate. As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Ha ha! Come! Let us return to Tuliyola.
Home at last.
For the second half of Solution 9.
Seems like it.
Well, we've done it. We've seen
that was
Wookieean
fast.
lots of victory in the rite of succession. I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm going to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest.
I could use some lunch too.
Oh, is it break time?
Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock.
Let me.
Been playing for
no,
a
that's
good little
cutscenes.
while.
No, that's not yet.
Yeah, I think right now is a good place for a little lunch break.
Right. Sounds good to me.
All right.